Carbon capture and storage, commonly referred to as CCS, is a technology that captures carbon dioxide, or CO2, from industrial sources like power plants, transports it, and then permanently stores it deep underground in geological formations, such as saline aquifers or depleted oil and gas reservoirs for enhanced oil recovery. Global operational CCS capacity was 51 million metric tons of CO2 per year in 2024, with an additional 50+ million metric tons under construction over the 2025 to 2027 timeframe. By comparison, global CO2 emissions from energy combustion and industrial processes was 37,600 million metric tons. So current CCS capacity represents well under just 0.2% of the total. Although very small, CCS can contribute to the global fight to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. As can be seen, operational capacity steadily expanded over the past decade, from 33 to 51 million metric tons in 2024. Although a sharp inflection occurs with over 10 million metric tons of new CCS under construction, signaling a strong future pipeline of projects. By 2027, the CCS capacity grows about 51 million metric tons, positioning the sector for potential doubling of CCS capacity once these projects are operational. The United States dominates with 22 million metric tons of operational facilities, almost half of the global total, and an additional 12 million metric tons are under construction or have achieved FID, that's Final Investment Decision. China is quickly expanding CCS capacity with 9 million metric tons in development, compared to just 4 million operational. And Canada, primarily Alberta, ranks third in existing capacity and in the top 5 when you include under construction to 2027. Now let's take a closer look at carbon capture and storage in Alberta, where several projects are already operating while many others are moving through the planning stages. The Alberta Carbon Trunk Line, ACTL, commissioned in 2020, is one of the world's largest CO2 transportation systems, with a design capacity of 14.6 million metric tons of CO2 per year. Although currently installed CCS capacity utilizing ACTL is much lower. Its launch marked a major step in Canada's efforts to scale carbon capture, utilization, and storage by enabling large volume industrial emissions to be permanently sequestered. Some of the projects that utilize ACTL include 1. The Northwest Redwater Partnership, or NWR Sturgeon Refinery, 2020, captures 1.6 million metric tons from bitumen upgrading and sends it for enhanced oil recovery. Number 2, WCS Redwater, also 2020, captures 0.3 million metric tons from hydrogen production, storing it via a Redwater, Alberta enhanced oil recovery. Number 3, the enhanced Clive Oil Field in 2020 near Red Deer acts as a CO2 storage site through enhanced oil recovery, receiving captured CO2 via the ACTL pipeline. In total, Alberta has over 40 potential CCS projects at various stages of planning, positioning the province as a leading hub for carbon capture and storage worldwide. A second major CCS pipeline is the Quest Pipeline, or Mainline, operated by Shell. The Quest CCS facility captures around 1 million metric tons of CO2 from hydrogen units at Shell's Scotford Oil Upgrader near Edmonton. The CO2 is transported through a 65-kilometer pipeline and stored in a deep saline aquifer. This project reduces greenhouse gas emissions from industrial operations and serves as a model for future CCS initiatives, providing a benchmark project for CCS monitoring and performance in North America. Finally, another significant CCS project is located in Alberta's oil sands, known as the Pathways Alliance. It includes Canada's 6 largest oil sands producers: Suncor Energy, Canadian Natural Resources, Imperial Oil, Cenovus Energy, ConocoPhillips Canada, and MEG Energy. They are developing a regional carbon capture and storage network in northern Alberta. Pathways will construct a trunk pipeline to collect CO2 from multiple facilities and inject it into a saline storage hub. This project is a cornerstone of Canada's decarbonization pathway for the Alberta oil sands sector, part of the grand bargain to incent increased oil production. This CCS network could reduce net CO2 emissions from oil sands operations by approximately 10 to 12 million metric tons per year by 2030, and as much as 40 million metric tons by 2050. The oil sands currently emit about 68 million metric tons per year. This project will not only reduce emissions from existing facilities, but also for future potential expansions.